Yo, man.
Let's go.
Get to it, man.
AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Let me tell y'all something. To watch the ex-girlfriend move on and do her thing, better job, better salary, better apartment, and you still in your studio, walk up in the hood, worst feeling in the world. and people's gonna say it's only one game, but when LeBron has one game, we go berserk. Mind your business, Flea.
He did that?
Mind your business.
Fabian, did he just do that?
No, because all I hear is,
yo, let me mute up.
Listen, all I hear is it's only one game. It's only one. No, it's not only one game. Listen, man, what happened with us in Boston, and then to watch Julius Randle last night. If him and Ant-Man can get some chemistry. Now, for me, I don't think Julius Randle is going to stay for years in Minnesota. But to watch Julius Randle last night beat a good Sacramento team, and people can say what they want. Sacramento was a solid team. And like I said, the addition of DeMar DeRozan, 33 points. Between him and Ant-Man, 10 3-pointers. That, from us losing to Boston and then watching that yesterday, it looks like we did make a mistake. Now, throughout the season, of course, that can change. Everybody knows this is why we call it Knicks Rehab. I can say this now, and then tonight we beat Indiana. I'm back on the bandwagon. That's how maniac I am. I'm contradicting. I don't care. I'm just telling you what it is. You're a New York Knicks fan. This is who you are. We dislike you today, fall in love with you in 10 minutes. But, right, exactly, very. And I'm not scared to admit it. But we might have made a mistake. And I think Julius Randle all season is going to attempt to prove that. Listen, all-star, all-third NBA. And, you know, I don't see him being an all-star or all-NBA anything in the West at that position. Because at that position, you know, you got the big dogs over there, you know. But right now, second game in the NBA, it looks like we made a major mistake. And it's scary. It's scary, man. And I just pray and hope that we get it together. But Julius Randle, I'm actually happy for him. I'm proud for him, and I hope, you know, he continues to be successful. But that was a big game last night, and him hitting 33 points in that type of fashion. Listen, Flea, if you don't think in the back of that dude's mind, he's going, I'm going to show them trade me. So, yeah, I think we might have made a mistake, man. Seriously. And with the money Cat gets, Lord have mercy. We might have made a mistake, Flea. And I was the driving force of that. I was talking about Cat last year, how I wanted Cat and I trade Randle over him. And when all ball is wrong, he will admit it. Right now, remember, I can be correct tomorrow, but right now,
you could be correct in 5 hours.
Right, exactly. Right, I could be correct at 10:30. Right, so right, but right now at 6:27 p.m. Eastern time, I am dead wrong, Flea. The floor is yours.
I expected when I woke up this morning getting ready for work, I expected to pop my music on and just pop the Instagram app open and absolutely see my OG up there bugging out. I expected that. That was an expectation for me to see him apologizing and acting like we did some bullshit because he gave up Julius Randle. Quick point of order. Last night, Julius Randle had 33 points. He was 5 of 6 from 3. Anthony Edwards had 32 points. Not sure what he was from 3, but he hit 5 threes. That is the first time.
15 3-pointers, please.
That is the first time in Minnesota Timberwolves history that 2 guys have gone for 30 or plus points, hit 5 or more threes, and actually won the game.
Wow.
So Ant-Man never did that with Cat. I just wanted to the spread the floor guy, the guy that spreads the floor. He never did that with Cat. So that was a quick point of order. But nah, man, Julius looked good last night. Night and day difference from what he looked like in LA against the Lakers. He didn't look timid. He looked way more comfortable. He looked like he got to the spots that he enjoys getting to, what we're used to him getting to, that mid-post area, turning and facing, making a quick decision to get to the rim, taking quick shots. All his three-pointers were not those pound, and then get it up. It was face you up, triple threat, not triple stance, whatever Fabian said. But, that triple threat position and getting it up. Like, he looked good last night. He looked comfortable. I don't think this has anything to do with any get back at the Knicks, any revenge for the Knicks. I look at it a little different. Julius is working on another contract. Julius want to get paid again. So he's going to have to play his ass off wherever he's at. Wherever we sent him, he's going to have to play his behind off just to make sure he can solidify another lucrative contract. So it's too early for me. I am an overreactor too, especially in the early parts of the season. I remember last year, me and Fabian were going nuts because the first 6 games of the season, Julius couldn't hit a shot. I don't know if y'all remember that. First 6 games.
I wasn't going crazy, actually. I was surprised that
you were mad at you was disappointed at me because you're like, give him a little grace. And I'm like, the hell with that. He's had all summer to get grace. Like, be ready to play. And he quickly turned that around before that, nasty injury in January. But I'll be honest with you, I'm happy for him. I'm happy that he's finding success. It was hard to see him go, because I did want us to see what we could have done, full strength, what we look like, full strength with Julius, full strength with OG, all that kind of stuff. That would have been nice, to just get a sample and see what it looks like. But no, this doesn't have me second guessing the move that we made. We got to give ourselves a chance to create a new identity. And then we'll see if we fall in love with that identity and that creates success and wins. And if it doesn't, then we'll be the first 3 up here talking about we made a mistake. So jury's still out, OG. Jury's still out for me. And, we'll see where we go from here. But big shout out Julius Randle. He looked good last night.
I didn't second guess it. You knew I hated it from the moment I heard the words Cat has been traded to the New York Knicks. You and Ryan will forever hold a dark place in my heart for that moment. Flea, thank you very much for delivering that news. And AllBall, this guy's words came true. I just was haunted by it. I hated it with a passion. Ant-Man so far this season is averaging 33% from 3 and 41% from the field. He did shoot 15 3-pointers last night. He was 5 of 15. And you could see in the first half, Julius Randle went for 22. I resisted playing the parlay bet for 30 points for Julius Randle because he killed Sacramento when he was here. And I remember he just used to go to Sacramento and just was comfortable there and in Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken. So I knew going in there, I'm like, I'm just put the 30 on Ant-Man. And I got that. But he was struggling from the field early. And he's going to continue to struggle because they're going to have to figure out the song and dance that Brunson and Randle got to figure out. And it was really, once OG was here, it balanced the team out. Nobody on either one of those teams, the Knicks, including Ant-Man, including Brunson, they cannot get others easier shots than Julius Randle. That's what we're missing. Cat cannot do that. Unless he does it with his what they call gravity now. This is what I'm talking about. Randle's game is so ugly. His handle is ugly. Everything about it is ugly. It's not going to be pretty. But the way that he gets to the paint, draws the entire defense sometimes, definitely a help defense, is a help defender on him at all times. Dante is still off. He's still cold. He's still trying to figure out his rhythm. You saw after the game, Ant-Man was like, yo, man, Julius is back. We about to be scary. Paraphrasing. Throughout the game, he didn't fully understand. Julius got it right now. He's going to get Ant-Man big, easier shots. Yeah, I'm going to continue this until Cat and these guys prove themselves, man. We had a team last year. We had the chemistry. We traded all the pieces that Tibbs had, and I'm going to keep saying it. Minnesota stole our flow. It's the same exact team. There's no difference. Couple shooters on the court. Randle goes to the drive, goes driving in the paint and kicks it out. You got a couple guys on the corner. McDaniel's in a great shooter, Flea, but stands in the corner. He's all right. Dante out there. Ant-Man's starting to get better at shooting. He's actually better. He can do catch and shoot. Let Randle do his thing.
He's better at shooting and better at creating. I watched him the first 2 games of the season. I've watched him make passes that I've never seen him make. Skip passes from the top of from the volleyball hash mark all the way to that corner. He made that pass a couple times last night and a couple times against the Lakers. He wasn't finding guys like that the way he's been the first 2 games. I think his passing ability is starting to elevate. We're starting to see him understand how to read defenses. Okay, I don't have to go off and be inefficient and take in 4 shots and all that. I can get into the flow of the game. I can allow Julius to establish himself. Okay, let Jules go off. Jules had 22 in the first half, right? But who closed the game? That fourth quarter, Ant-Man was the closer, right? And I think that is the next level for him to take, understanding to pick, picking his spots, understanding when he's needed to facilitate, right? Conley's getting older. I was wrong. I thought they was going to give Dillingham some love. That's another DNP for Dillingham. He didn't play not one lick of basketball last night. So,
but you trust Chris Finch with that?
I guess I do, because I guess he's elevating. He's forcing Ant-Man now to become a guy that's going to facilitate for him too, and not just be the guy that puts the ball in the basket. I love that. If they're going to, get Ant-Man to nurture that part of his game. If he could become a guy that is not just strictly a bucket getter, Lord have mercy. Y'all know I'm high on him now. I'm calling this dude the best player in the game if he becomes a great passer. Sheesh.
Real quick, AllBall. He wasn't showing that last night to me though, Flea. Ant-Man was still in the first half, he was still kind of force it. Even into the third quarter. It was the fourth quarter. He was 7-7 from the free throw line. That's when Ant-Man got locked in. And it's his mannerisms and the way he walks. That's what reminds us of Jordan. It's not that he's just athletic and he has that way he moves, but he doesn't get to his spots as easy as Mike. I think it's harder for him to do all that. He's not as strong yet as Julius Randle. Randle already got that figured out. He's gonna have to play through Randle and allow him to do, because Randle can't close. We know that's his biggest flaw to anything. Your game is so suspect that when it's crunch time, you ain't got it all up there, AllBall.
Well, I just want to say something real quick. Ant-Man reminds me nothing of Michael Jordan,
but
not one bit. Not the walk, nothing. So let's just slow down, right? I'm just, my opinion. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But I think Randle, Minnesota is what Randle needed. Because he brings a toughness, he brings a little nastiness, and I've noticed guys that have an awkward game tend to be a little successful. You ever play with somebody out in the park and their game is so awkward, but you can't stop them.
And it pisses you off even more.
Oh man, yes. So I think Ant-Man got a dog next to him. I think him and Cat was good friends, and of course you don't want a friend to go, but probably subconsciously in the back of Ant-Man's mind, he's going, this is what I needed. I don't know how successful Minnesota is going to be, because that West is tough. And like you said, if DiVincenzo is going to continue to struggle, I don't know what's going to happen there. But Ant-Man and Randle, y'all think they can be top 5 duos in the NBA?
The NBA is finally back. A new season means new ways to get into the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. Who's draining threes from beyond the arc? Not Russell Westbrook. Who's crashing the boards and grabbing rebounds? Not Russell Westbrook. Get behind your favorite players and the prop bets you can make at DraftKings, the home of NBA player props. First time, new DraftKings customers bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Every point counts with DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code ABTV. That's code ABTV for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 8-HOPE-NY or text HOPENY. That's 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in New Hampshire, Oregon, Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/bball.
Somebody tell Dorsberg I like him old, man.
AllBall suckers. You see that
should-
couch you sitting on? I'm gonna be sitting on that shit waiting. I'm gonna be waiting my turn.
Yo, you know they flew this couch in from Hugh Hefner's crib, nigga. This is the porno.
I'll be waiting right there for my turn, OG. Just bang on the door.
Yo, don't do my brown couch like that, niggas.
Running a train on Dorsberg is bananas.
Oh man,
That might be the most legendary thing I heard in sports media history.
Bro, get us off the screen, bro.
And you can only get that on weeknights, 6 p.m., Monday through Friday, AllBall TV, Knicks Rehab.
For real, I got to think for Dorsberg. That reverse cap.
AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
y suscribe.